Hello, welcome back again. On this channel, we talk about money. Our money, our investment, our future. So anything to do with money. I've been having conversations recently about dividends. People telling me how much dividend they earn on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis. That can be very exciting. But then again, I have £15,000 in my investment. But yet, for the past 2 years, no dividends. Why? That's the question. You see, it's very important to do your due diligence before you invest in anything. And that's the conversation I want to have. You have to put in a lot of effort when it comes to investment because after all, it is your money. It's not worth losing your money. It's not worth investing in something you don't understand. So before you decide to invest your money in any stocks and shares, you have to learn about the company. You have to learn what the company values are. You have to learn what the company stands for. And most of all, you have to have a goal for why you're investing. And in this conversation, it's about dividends. So if your aim is to get dividend on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, or on a yearly basis, you should have done your research from the beginning before you invest your money in that particular stock. Now, if you have 15,000 in the bank and after 2 years you still have not got any dividends yet, then that's something you need to look into. Read about the company and find out the reason why you still haven't got dividends, because not all the companies provide dividends. Why is that so? Now, let's look at a company like Tesla. Let's look at a company like Facebook. And most tech companies don't give dividend because they are still innovative when it comes to technology. They're still evolving when it comes to technology. So they spend most of their profits on innovation, bringing out new ideas. So that's where the money goes. I mean, for a company like Tesla, the budget for their research and development is nearly 3 billion at the end of 2023. So you can see how much money they reinvest into the company. So if you put your 15,000 in a company like Tesla, you shouldn't expect to get any dividend back because all their profit goes back into research. Not all the profit, but most of their profits go back into research and development. So they can keep providing the new service and the innovative ideas in whatever product they providing to their customers. If you invested for many years and you still haven't got dividend, I know what you've done. You did not do your research. You don't have a plan. You don't have a goal for which you're investing. Because it is very important. The first thing when you made up your mind to invest, you have to have a goal for which you want to invest in. And I've said it many times. Whether you're investing for your pension, you're investing as a means of gaining some sort of passive income. You're investing for your child school fees. You're investing to get a capital to buy a property. Whatever aim you're looking for in terms of your investment and what you want to achieve with your investment, it's very important to do your due diligence. So if you want to get dividend as a means of passive income on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, or on a yearly basis, and for many years, for a couple of years, you still haven't got dividends, you need to go back and find out why. Did you do your due diligence? What's happening to the company that they're not providing dividend at this period or for that time period? But as far as I'm concerned, you probably don't, because most of the tech companies do not give dividends. If you invest in the retail industry, yes, they will be giving dividend, because at the end of the day, their research and development budget is next to nothing, because most of the product they sell are from third parties. So you can understand why a company like Tesco's will give dividend. You can understand why a company like the banking sector will be giving dividend. You can understand why the property companies will be giving dividends, because the property companies, they get income every single month from properties they've rented out. Tesco's, most of the product that Tesco's will sell is probably from, well, they are mostly from third parties. So you can see the amount of research budget they will have is very tiny compared to what a company like Facebook and Tesla will have, because they're still evolving. So if you want to invest in a company like, you know, the within the retail industry, yes, you can expect to get some sort of dividend back. But then you need to ask yourself how much dividend you're looking for. Because if we talk about company dividend, what is dividend? Dividend is the amount of money shared among shareholders for being part of the company. You own part of the company. So the amount of shares you have and the profit that the company makes is shared among the shareholders. So if you have 20 shares and the company makes profit and it's £1 per share, you get £20. So if you're looking for a monthly dividend of, let's say, £20 every month as a means of passive income, you have to sit and you know, check the company, see roughly how much dividend they give on a roughly basis. Yes, it may vary based on the profit for that particular month. But if you can have an average over a year period and see on average terms what percentage of dividend they give. If you think a £15,000 can get you £20 a month, of course, that is the thing for you. But you're not only going to make money through the monthly dividend that you're going to be getting. If the company is doing well and the share price is going higher, the value of your shares will be higher too. So you're not just going to, in the long term, you're not just making money from the monthly dividend. You will be making money from the shares that you have as means of passive income on a monthly basis. So basically, a dividend is just from business perspective, it's just profit being shared among shareholders. So once you get a profit every month, every quarterly, every year, you still have your investment within the company. So hopefully the company will be doing well enough for the long term for you to still reap on the benefit of the company doing well. So do your due diligence. Make sure you know what you're investing in. Make sure you understand what you're investing in. And I will list some of the companies that don't provide dividends because they are innovative companies. They put a lot of money into research and development. A company like I've mentioned a couple of times, like Tesla, like the Facebooks, they are always evolving. They're always coming up with new ideas. So instead of going to the bank and borrowing money from the bank at high interest rates, from a business perspective, you can see why they will want to reinvest their profits. Because if they can reinvest their profit, it cut down on cost. And if you cut down on cost, more profit for them. The more profit they have, the more investment they can do within the business, the more the business will grow. So if you watch carefully, most tech companies, they grow very, very quickly. Their share price appreciates very, very quickly because there are a lot of investment going in. They're always coming up with new ideas. So yes, if you want to invest, do your due diligence. Make sure you understand what you're investing in. Make sure you have an aim and goals for which you want to invest, whether for passive income purposes or for the long-term purposes. Come back again for our next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See ya.